Hey guys, welcome back to part one of a three-part video on, well, not a three-part video, but a three-part tutorial on how to draw SpongeBob and gang. This one is Mr. SpongeBob and Jeremy over here, the snail, okay? So we're gonna knock this down. If you remember, there is a Pac-Man drawing video, there is a Sonic video, there's a Star Wars part one and part two video. All of those videos, if you do them from beginning, which is Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, and you get to this point, man, you already know my tricks. You know my trades. You know I talk about happy face, sad face. You know I talk about letters and numbers and basic shapes and how to put those things together to come up with a drawing like this. And if you know what I'm talking about and you got your, just like me, you got your 25-cent subject notebook ready. That's your lined paper. If you're lucky, you got a Sharpie to trace with. And if not, you still got a pencil to draw with. So let's get ready to go under the sea with this guy and Mr. Rossi. All right, let's start our drawing nice and easy. All right, now I'm going to start with a pencil. I forgot about that one part because I need to do a little bit of erasing. All right, so I'm going to go over my line a few times, but I don't want you to go through that. I just want you to draw a line one time. All right. Now, the reason why I'm drawing it so many times is so that you could see my line. So I'm going to start with a sad face. Okay. So I'm going to start with a sad face, just like that. Not too big, not too long, but a sad face. All right. You guys remember happy face, sad face. All right. If you don't remember, go back to the first two Star Wars videos that I have there. I mentioned both of them and show it to you. Okay, I'm going to add another sad face right here, but I'm not going to go like a square or a rectangle. That's the shape I'm going in. So you see that I got to add one line, two line, three line to get that shape. But I'm not going to add them straight. I want to give it a little bit of livelihood. And to do that, I'm going to give it that sad face right here. I'll give it that sad face right there. All right? And then I'm going to add a happy face along the bottom. And I'm just going to connect it here. That one can go straight. This one doesn't matter. This one, the back line. This one is sad face, happy face. All right, now that we got most of SpongeBob ready, down here at the bottom, give me a small rectangle. Give me a small rectangle. Now, if you remember your Sonic drawing, okay, which you should go back and watch if you didn't do it, we're going to draw the little feetses and the legses, and that is the letter L first. The letter L. And remember, not like Sonic. Sonic, I could draw the feet as long as I want. That's what he does. He runs. SpongeBob doesn't have those big feet. He has tiny feet. So I'm going to put that little letter L and the same thing on the other side, okay, going in the opposite direction, but they're both letter L's. Now, but just like the Sonic, for the feetses, you have 1 point on the left, 1 point on the right. Just give me a sad face connecting those 2 points. Give me a sad face connecting those 2 points. Then you go ahead and add a parallel line and a parallel line. And give it a little horizontal line there and a horizontal line there. And you got socks, shoes, legs, and you got the little pants there. So now we're going to go up. And this is where the blue line really works because you can start to measure. So I'm going to go up to like that. Let's say this blue line right here. This one right about here. So that I have plenty of space for his shirt, tie, and pants. So I'm going to go like this and draw another sad face right here. And I'm going to break that in half with another sad face. Right here in the middle, on the top of that first sad face we drew inside, give me a big letter V. A big letter V. To the left and to the right, a little letter V. Should be big letter V and 2 little ones on the sides. If you put your pencil on the side of the big letter V and draw one diagonal line to the left and one diagonal line to the right, and at the bottom, close it with the letter V. And there's his necktie. Now I want you to put a circle here along the side. We're going to draw that arm and the hand. Put a little circle right there. And it goes straight down with one line. This one I could do with my Sharpie so that you could see it. Okay, that was my pencil falling. Don't pay attention to that. And I put a parallel line next to that. And if you remember from back in the Pac-Man drawing, okay, I taught you how to draw some ghosts. And so I would say a lot of, let me show you if I have this. Okay, so I can put it here on the back of this one. The ghost looks like this, remember? We drew a ghost. It was just like one long sad face, all right? So we're going to use that ghost right here. Very thin, small ghost. See it? See that ghost? See the ghost? Okay. The ghost. All right. And now you're going to just draw a happy face to the other side like this. Boom. And you add 2 lines. 1, 2. So that's arm, sleeve, done. Now we're going to work on the face. And right there on the face, I want you to put the letter C. It's kind of hanging out there. The letter C. And next to that letter C, see, oh, it looks like a big sad face. I'm going to close that with a little circle right here. And if you put a circle on the inside, you have the eyes. I know sometimes he has those like the eyelashes. If you want to add that, you can go ahead and add that. I'm not going to. So now from this eye, I draw a line. Maybe you can make it like a happy face line. And you're going to come back all the way around with a happy face. And right here, see where the first eye is? I follow that down and I draw my first square for his tooth. And you put a little space and draw your second tooth. And you go all the way around with a happy face and stop at that first tooth. And at the bottom here, draw a sad face. Now, I forgot to draw this other arm. That's easy, though. On the side here, sad face, happy face, happy face. And draw your ghosts. Now, to finish this SpongeBob, we got to do that curvy line. I want you to think of that curvy line. I'll go back to my scratch sheet of paper here. I want you to think of that curvy line as like drawing hills, right? I'm going to connect it to this. So you draw hills like this. You go up and down. You see how I connected that hill and it goes like that? So what I care about is this curvy line that goes up and down. And again, see, you're drawing like little hills. See? So I'm thinking about these hills, okay? So when I draw those little hills, I want to start here, right on that line that I did in pencil. So here we go. So I go up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm going to go all the way around doing that same little curve. And I'm going to add one right here. And I'm going to add here, but don't touch that nose. Okay, and if you go ahead, you can go ahead and close it with tracing it just like this. Looking pretty good. And this is, and you could use any black marker. If you got the Crayola markers, take out the black one, trace it. If you're missing the black one, then use the colors that he would go in. You could use yellow to trace that, use the brown for the pants and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm just going to hurry up and finish this quick little trace here, finish this quick little trace there, add those little details that make him SpongeBob, which is just those little circles. He has those little dots for freckles, and there is a SpongeBob. With my eraser, I will go ahead and erase these lines. I don't think that I have one with me here now. You would think that Mr. Rossi would have an eraser. Okay, well, let's get back down here and draw our good old friend Jerry. And if you remember, use the ghost again, right? So you put your ghost, just like that. And you close it at the bottom with a happy face. But I'll do my happy face coming from around the ghost. So it goes like this. Down here, put a happy face, sad face, put the teeth in there. And you put one line going up with a line next to it, parallel line, line, and parallel line. And that's a circle with a little circle and a circle with a little circle. And if you do the same little hills, you start here, do the same little hills a couple times. Okay, put a little sad face there, little circle, little circle. And if you put one line here and one line there for a background, little seaweed, right? That's just the letter M. 2 times. And you have a SpongeBob. Remember to erase these lines. Okay, come back for part 2.